the thing about Sejuani here is it's blind, and you don't know what you're trying to pick outside of the Ryze and the Jace potentially. And this comp doesn't have an amazing front line yet for D plus Kia, but now you can offer yourself a mobile AD carry that can avoid. Dude, is it Zeri Yumi? Oh my god. Valdez.
Hey, Lulu's available.
Okay, look,
So
hold
is
on.
Karma.
Ezreal Karma would be the same as before, but better than the alternative, and we will take it. We will accept it. We accept it, D plus Q. We accept this draft.
What is it going to be? Oh, wow. He already locks in the Aurelia for the top lane against the Jace.
I actually like this Aurelia because there's kill pressure on Jace on the top side with Sejuani. It works extremely well with Sejuani's passive. You can catch a Ryze in the side lane very easily. You can flank, and there's a lot of great targets here. Karma's shielding isn't going to offer too much survivability for these... survivability.
Survivability?
Survivability.
Survivor ability? Surviving ability.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, like, Atlas has been getting on me about saying survivable. He doesn't like it when I say that, so I'm just trying to make sure I say survivability.
Person that gets kills. I know you're extremely intense and wondering. Well, we're going to have to hold that thought. Castle is going to have to flash here. As he takes the stun first, which is not too abnormal, but as you will see, the Ignite comes out, and he will still have to flash. Thanatos is going to look to stop his back.
With a Q, and he's successful. Just trying to give him some extra health, I suppose, to stay in lane, but they won't. And Thanatos...
Uh-oh, Castle taking some damage here. We do have Wukong up on the top side, so Thanatos potentially with a bait, whether intentional or not.
Will she?
Not gonna land the stun, but it was one auto away from getting the Sejuani passive in, so very close actually, as the power does come out from Feisty, but Pulbe trying to read it, but he sticks in range for a Q, and Feisty's just gonna pick up a solo kill for first blood.
Yeah, I thought Feisty was actually gonna flash for looking for the Q, but then he just walked back towards it for some reason because his jungler was coming up. And let's see if the permafrost sticks this time.
It should. Hambach only level 4, but he is doing a nice job of tanking it up. Lands in the stun, but Hambach will go down, and no kill comes through. Thanatos 1v2 under the turret.
Kana is shaking right now. Oh no! Oh no! Valdez. Oh, and D+ with this Karma. Hambach has 6, but they're respecting it as Lucid comes down. This could be a disaster for KT if they commit hard.
Yeah, they're gonna try. I mean, DK saw this coming a mile away. The question is, can they survive? The Karma looks pretty doomed as down he will go, but Hype is so far underneath the turret right now as Pulbe just flashing on in, and the chase is going to be huge from the Ezreal especially. He takes a lot of damage, but here comes Wukong as well, as just out of range as Rebel doesn't matter, extends it with a simple Q, and now we've got Feisty in a bit of trouble. He's gonna have to flash away as well.
Yeah, it was telegraphed. They were ready for the punish play there. Wukong, second part of the ultimate, nice.
Okay, Thanatos may have gotten himself in a little bit of trouble. He does a lot of damage, but missing a couple of autos as well. Now trying to flash away from an Aurelia. That's not a recipe for success. And Thanatos says, here, I have a lead. You can take it. Lucid taking a while to kill this by himself, alongside Lupi, I guess. As Feisty spotted on the top side. They're going to try to land that root as a very nice scout of the week, but the tether is going on to Feisty here. That would be a kill handed over to the Ezreal in trade for the Dragon, which DK did drop in order to try to get that kill.
Ulting Pulbe here is it a dream? No, it's real, Valdez.
Is it just fantasy? I don't know.
He's like, one ultimate? Who would win one Aurelia ultimate with 4 core, 1 phase rush?
Oh boy, he gets mega rooted as well, and then double knocked up. He still nearly trades it on to Pulbe, but not the best position for our top laner of KT. I don't know why I went into this higher register randomly.
However, Valdez, they did secure the Rift Herald. He's in deep thought, Valdez. Okay, Thanatos, you're up there.
He's like, man, I'm so good, I dodged. I dodged that blind.
Oh, he did flash in the end.
Nice flash here from Hambach. Very aggressive jungler of KT is going to get the kill. But guess what, guys? I mean, there's 3 people bot.
Yeah, they're just going to say, if you go all in on killing the Jace, they're doing the Baron. KT a little bit slow to realize this.
And the teleport is late. This is just a free Baron.
They just can't hit this Jace with Sejuani ults.
Flash in from Polbe. That's a ton of damage on the Feisty as he just presses R. Very unfortunate for Thanatos.
Can't dodge that one.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a good flash. Anyway, nice setup here from the side of DK. I think that Rebel was really trying to look for the extreme angle of greed, as Wolf would call it, but it was a risk.
It's wild how this game is like, feels like D plus Kia, even though it's #1 versus #2 are just not even respecting KT. It's like a walk into like, okay, like just get out of the game. I'm ready for game 2. Get one of these two things, defending the Nexus or getting the Drake. Let's find out. This is the moment, Valdez.
They might just lose the Drake.
He is awake!
Okay, he is awake. He is aware. He is not clueless. And now, KT are just running. As they're like, well, you know, we couldn't possibly win this 4v2 or 4v3 after chunking Lucid. No.
That's like, can I answer? Is that okay if I tell the truth? Like,
you can tell
I think
truth.
this team wins D plus Kia Challengers. I think they win, but
We got TP
please don't
coming
clip
in.
this out of context.
Please don't clip this out of context. Famous last words. Nice stun here from Castle. He's getting a pretty good trade, but yeah, guess what? He's got a stopwatch.
If only he wasn't behind.
And now they're just 3v4ing, I guess, as 4 members of KT group up for double Cyclone. And now Rahel is just able to run forward and ease straight into the enemy. Just does not care as so many low health bars. Hype is trying to turn this around. This DK may be having a little bit too much fun. And oh no, the
Lucid,
blast plants.
man.
Yeah, he's just too good. It doesn't matter. The game is over as they had their fun on the left side while Thanatos and Polbe ended the game. Down will go the Nexus, and down will go game #1 as Polbe flashes to safety with not even an expression on his face. That is game #1. And I believe we'll have one more of those. There were a couple of moments where KT actually did get a 100 gold lead, I think.
Yeah, this game was never about the gold lead, though, really. It was just about where the gold was on the side of D plus Kia and how their composition outscales. Because most of the game, as you say, until 24 minutes, when the big gold lead spikes up, most of the game is pretty even. And we were talking like 1,000 gold at most, sometimes like less than 500 gold for a lot of that early game. But having that much gold on the Rise and on the Ezreal, who picked up 2 kills early, just meant that it was just kind of inevitable. And we didn't even get to see like any real team fights. We just saw side lane win conditions into, oh no, we have to catch the side lane. Oh, there's a Wukong there. This is a problem.
And it is going to be Lucid who does pick it up. So at least one of the voters on the other side voted for Lucid. Or they all voted for someone different. And we got the 2 Lucid votes in there. So 400 Pog points for the Wukong, who was kind of just everywhere and had some really fun engages and stole the Ocean Soul away.
I love his name so much. And just, he's so lucid, man. Like, he knows, he sees, like, it's a perfect name for his play style. He sees all, he knows all. Like, the only better name he could have would be like Omniscience, okay? Like,
yeah.
But that doesn't roll off the tongue as well as Lucid, so actually he chose the right one.